our speaker, Fei Li from University of Macau. Let's welcome.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. 稍等一下，我共享一下我的。上一位老师，请你，对，现在可以了。Can you see my screen?
Yes. Please make it full screen. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Li from University of Macau, and I'm so glad to give my presentation today. The title is The Global Patent Landscape of a Small Inference RNA Delivery Technology. My presentation includes 5 parts as background, objectives, methods, results, and discussions. Okay, and then let's move on to the first part, background. So what is the small inference RNA, siRNA? Before introducing siRNA, I think it's better to start with RNA interference. So Craig and Andrew firstly reviewed RNA interference phenomenon in elegans in 1998 and jointly won the Nobel Prize in Physiology in 2006. RNAi drugs used in HIV research were rated as the top 10 scientific research by Science magazine in 2002. Then you may agree that RNA interference could be a wonderful gene therapy. Generally speaking, there are 3 kinds of molecules that cause RNA interference phenomenon. And siRNA is the one which attracts most attention currently because of great technical breakthroughs in recent years. Small interference RNAs consist of a passenger strand and a guide strand that are connected to each other by an active protein complex called the RNA-induced silencing complex RISC. After binding to RISC, the guide strand is directed to the target mRNA to cleave it into small pieces. It seems that siRNA drugs have a great potential, but it is not easy to make these siRNA molecules to drugs to human body. If the drug particle size is too small, then it will enter the urine, and the pore diameter of the renal filtration membrane is 10 nanometers. In addition to this, other difficulties of delivery are also listed here. Solving these problems is essential to delivery siRNA drugs. Yes, delivery is the key. Okay, since my research work is concentrated on patents, here I think it's necessary for you to know that a patent landscape is an analysis of the relationships between multiple sets of indicators, or those indicators measured against the temporal, technical, or spatial dimensions. At least one of the indicators in the case of a patent landscape is patent publications or some aspects thereof. Okay, next part is the objectives of this research. So the purpose of this study is to present the follow path of core patent protection technologies in field of a small inference RNA delivery, and the overall picture of a patent competition and the cooperation among head research and development institutions in different countries around the world. Methods part. We used 13 IPC codes and 5 keywords to search patents in development innovation. And there are 8,357 patent families and more than 10,000 documents. It can be called big data. This is the search sentence we use. I know you don't want to read it, but still I put it here. Searching is not easy. Then, technology classification was established. Based on literature review, there are totally 4 major categories and 13 minor categories. After screening, there are 7,361 patent documents, which can be merged into 2,043 families in the patent landscape. Mainly, 3 software were used to visualize the patent data. Okay, let's see the results of this research. Firstly, you can see the patent citation network on the left. The node color represents the technology category to which the patent family belongs. And the node size is adjusted according to how often the patent family is cited. The technology to which cited patent belongs determines the color of the edge. The frequency of the preference relationships determines the thickness of the edge. From the picture on the middle, you can see the blue edges go through the whole diagram, indicating that the non-carrier patent families are more frequently cited than other type of technology patent families. As far as the patent family of a chemical modification is concerned, the size of an orange node is larger in 2003, 2005, and 2007, indicating that the patent of a chemical modification in these 3 years are more frequently to be cited. The larger blue nodes appeared almost every year from 2002 to 2008, indicating that the patent family of a non-carrier are frequently cited in this time. All nodes with the same color in the patent citation network are merged respectively, generating 9 patent islands, 5 of which are single category of a technology, and 4 are the intersection of 2 technology categories. The patent islands are bridged through patent reference relationships with each other. Physical method is a method of delivering naked siRNA molecules, which is a relatively separate and basic type of technology for earlier drug use. So patent of physical methods technology rarely cite patents of other category types, but it is widely used by patent of other technology types. The main path of the patent citation network was extracted by PAEC. Then the patent signings, titles, and publication dates of the patents in the main path were looked at in raw dates. In the main path, patents in the main path are arranged in the order of earliest priority years, and the fishbone diagram is generated, as you can see in this slide. Corresponding to the patent in the main path, the PCT and the Chinese patents in the families where the patents in the main path belong are found separately. In the main path, all patents and non-carrier type patents, or more specifically speaking, lipid non-carriers. As you can see, concentrated on cationic lipid, Chinese patents appeared until 2010 in the main path. Based on the joint ownership of the patents, as you can see in the patent signing collaboration network, each of nodes represents an assignee, and the the connections between nodes represent the cooperative relationships between assignees. In order to show the main cooperative relationships more clearly, here only show the collaboration of a few larger groups including 99 assignees. The main partnership includes three large cooperative node clusters: institutional cooperation between the United States and South Korea, concentrated on the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and Seoul University. Cooperation between European countries and Japan, centered on the National Center for Scientific Research of France, Rochelle, and Hokkaido University. And institutional cooperation in Japan, concentrated on the University of Tokyo. Companies and universities occupy the main position in the cooperative network, and the number of them is similar. Based on the patent assigning collaboration network, the nodes are merged to get the regional cooperation network according to the country in which the assignees are located. As the country with the largest number of assignees, the United States has the most extensive scope of cooperation and is the only center in the whole cooperation network. Japan, China, and South Korea all have larger corresponding nodes and all located in East Asia. But the cooperation among them seems to be not close. Only Japan and South Korea have cooperative relationships. Okay, the last part of this presentation is the discussion part. The limitations of this study is search results can be optimized as much as possible, but cannot be ideal because of database itself. The technology classification was established based on literature review, and all the patents were classified by reading the patent files one by one. So it's hard to avoid the subjectivity of the researcher. Oh, thank you. That's all for my presentation.
Thank you, Li Fei, for your sharing. Time for question. Is there any question? You may raise your hand. Okay, thank you. If there is no question, we will move to the next oral speaker. Thank you again.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.